Hello, I'm Ken Farr. Grab a tea or coffee and join me now for this week's Baton Rouge Press Club Highlights Report.
I think there is no secret to the fact that we have significant work to do to lift educational attainment in Louisiana, a state that has much poverty and much opportunity. We see urgency in this work because the economy is changing. And the reality is everyone needs a credential beyond high school. And so when you see a premium on skills and competencies, the fact of the matter is we need to make sure that more and more people have that opportunity in our state. Today, about 45% of our population has a credential value beyond high school. That is too low. And so our work is to change the narrative and to ensure that there is more opportunity for more of our individuals. You all know that we have too many people living in poverty, too many children living in poverty, and so it's our job to do work to change that. So that brings me to point number one. Question number one, I'm sure for many of you, is college important for everyone in Louisiana? The answer is a credential value beyond high school that is market relevant, is important for everyone. And here's why. As I mentioned, this knowledge economy requires more than a high school diploma. So we have to send a clear message that the high school diploma is now the floor, not the ceiling. And we have to do more and more to ensure that more people have a credential, an associate degree, a 4-year degree, an industry-based certification so that they can be successful. We also have to send a clear message that there's honor in all pathways. At one time, the pendulum was that if you only had a 4-year degree, that was a measure of success in America, certainly in Louisiana and other places. So now we have to say that where you start is not where you finish, but a student's aptitude and interest should determine their path, and we need more paths and more opportunities for more students. So honor in all pathways is very important. I will say that as I analyze the state of the state in terms of human capital, on the good news, we see that our state is educating, or our institutions are educating more individuals. So more people are completing college, more minority students, more Pell students. So we're trending positive in those areas. We also are doing a better job in getting college to high school students. Dual enrollment has exploded from about 2,800 students in 2003 to about 30,000 students in 2017, and we see more opportunity there as well. So that's the good news. We're trending positive in a number of areas. But here is a significant challenge. In a state of over 4 million people, we find that over 1.5 million people have a high school diploma or less. Now, there was a time in Louisiana when a high school diploma was still provided you with an opportunity to make a living wage and to support a family. But that is now not the reality in our state. And so we know that we have much more to do to ensure that more people are moving out of poverty and into prosperity. The other thing that I would mention in terms of this idea of the changing economy, sort of a proof point in terms of is college worth it, is that the Georgetown Center has done a study on jobs created since the recession. 11.6 million jobs created. How many went to people with a credential beyond high school? 11.5 million. So the fact of the matter is, certainly a college degree is worth it if you finish what you start, if it's market relevant, and it allows you to reach additional opportunities in terms of employment and education as well. Today in America, your family's income, your race, and place tells us a lot about your likelihood of academic success. Our big job in Louisiana is to change that and to decouple poverty from opportunity. It is an enormous challenge, but one that we have to take on in our state. So that regardless of your parents' background, your family's educational background, your family income, you have that opportunity to indeed reach that credential, that life-changing credential. How will we do that? That requires new thinking, deeper partnerships, new engagement. We have to evolve our system. We have to think about change at scale. We have to make sure that we move people from poverty to prosperity.
Join us every Tuesday for the Baton Rouge Press Club Highlights Report. And I will see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.